Hey YouTube, back again with another video. Again, I just wanted to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet that has a very keen interest on cryptocurrency, so I recommend that you do your own research. Just coming back with another video because I've been watching a lot of videos online, and a lot of these guys are talking about the next bull run, where Bitcoin can go next, and I just wanted to put my point of view across. And this is something that I don't see anyone talking about, especially people that take things from a technical analysis point of view. I'm not a very technical analysis type person, but I like to look at the fundamentals and see where crypto can go, where the market could go, the bigger picture of things. So let me just get started with what I'm trying to get at. So what I'll start off with is, let me see. So a lot of you have seen this chart, and as you can see, Bitcoin has gone through several growth phases. We have 10 cents all the way up to the first growth of $32. Really nice bull run there. Then it dropped to $2 and then went all the way up to 120. Then it dropped to $160, then went up to 20,000, which was obviously the longest bull period that we've had so far. And now this chart is saying we've dropped down to 2,500. Okay, that didn't quite happen. We went down to just above 3,000, and it says the fourth growth phase is 100k. So the thing I wanted to point out is that this fourth growth phase obviously is following these two lines, moving up towards the 100k region. But I think there's two fundamental factors that's different in this bull run, and I'd just like to get onto that. So the first thing is, this news article is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Why the next bull run may not pump like the last time. And I disagree with this. I don't think this is true. A lot of people are saying that it will pump and it won't get as much gains. For me, personally, I think this is totally the opposite. And the reason for that is there's two big main factors that are contributing to Bitcoin potentially moving up higher. So if I move on to this, so this is a recession chart showing recessions, and I'm sorry about my screen, going back all the way to 1970. And as you can see, Bitcoin was released around 2009, 2010 during the last great recession. And as you can see, that was the biggest spike that we've had in a long period of time. So with this chart, what I like to talk about is essentially that this time round, we're likely to see a much bigger spike in the prior unemployment rate going forwards. And I think this is going to be exponentially higher. One, because this is the longest bull market we've had in the equities market, in the common market, if you like. So I can see this spiking up much higher than what we have here. The next thing is that we haven't had a recession in almost 10 years, which is a long period of time. And for Bitcoin, this is the first time that we'll be having or coinciding potentially with a recession. And also at this same time, we're coinciding with the corporate or the bigger markets coming into Bitcoin, with BAT coming online, with Fidelity, and all these other banking sectors now coming online in readiness for 2020. And that's the way I see it. So if I go back to this chart and we look at the growth cycles for the last couple of bull runs, the feeling I get here is that it's not taking into account the fact that this is the first time in Bitcoin's history that we'll be having a recession, and the first time in this run-up that we'll be having major commercial markets coming into place with Bitcoin. And those two fundamental factors, I think, could have a major role. So I'm not going to say a price because honestly I don't know. But I think that this next bull run is going to be particularly strong. I think it's going to be fast and fierce and catch people off guard. And by the time people have the opportunity to get in on the market, it's probably going to be too late. So that's just my thoughts. I'd just like to hear what you think. And again, this is just financial advice. I'm just a guy on the internet. Really appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for your time.